2008 SAAB 93 Aero Sport Combi. Remember when I was talking about this? Take a paint pen and mark where these bolts are aligned. Mark T for top, B for bottom. You can see another little paint mark down there. If these were camber bolts, this would matter. Well, now you get to see why I was talking about camber bolts. You may notice I never talk about how to jack up a car. I think that's just because if you don't know how to jack up a car and properly support it on jack stands, you really shouldn't be working on a car. Anyways, what we're going to be talking about today are camber bolts. Right now I've just got the stock bolts in the knuckle holding it into the shock. We're going to be backing these out and I'm going to show you exactly what a camber bolt is. Alright, you stupid motherfucker. Not you. This is what comes in the box. Read the instructions. And I actually liked this little diagram down here. It shows you what's going to be going on. Basically, we're pulling it out for positive camber, or we can push it in for negative camber. It allows us to kind of adjust the angle of the actual knuckle by doing this. And I'll show you what we exactly mean in a minute. There's our bolts. Second one in there. Let's get to work. Alright, 18 millimeter on this side, as always. 15 millimeter box end on this side. Knock it out. Easy, easy. Like I said last time, leave the nut on. Come in here with the hammer, and we're going to smack them out. Right below the craftsman. Right here?
No, the other box.
This one.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I remember this now. From working here for a million years.
The hammer is right below the craftsman. You had the drawer open. Go
This-
up. No.
This one?
Up. Up.
This one.
Up.
Up.
Now open.
Ah.
You had it the first time, then you closed it.
Man,
That's Thor.
I don't want Thor. I wish I had a hammer.
I have a Mac. That will work.
That's actually a pretty nice little dead blow. Are you still recording?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
If any of this makes it in, man. Ooh! It actually came out really easily. And now we can compare the bolt. Can't thread on for shit. There we go. Observe. Alright, and here's the difference. Stock bolt's up here, and you can see he is perfectly round all the way around. This guy down here isn't. He's got this fun little lobe on him. And you can see he sticks out more on certain ends. It's kind of an oblong lobe. And that's what allows us to adjust this entire assembly towards us or away from us to alter the camber. So when we're installing everything, make sure that this little tabby tab right there on the washer lines up with the most oblong part. So with the way that this should go together, that little tab should sit inside of there. If you're an idiot like I was about 5 seconds ago, well, you run into a problem like this and you're like, well, what's happening? I don't understand. Why are you jerking off? Stop jerking off in the background. I have to explain this. So as we're putting things together here, something worth explaining. The position of the little tang, and holy crap, I cannot align this thing correctly. There we go. The position of this tang is going to matter. Put it out like this for positive camber, or you can spin them around like that for negative camber, and the idea is you can kind of get a range of adjustment like that, or you can get a range of adjustment like that. This guy has little teeth. Oh my god, the camera work is abysmal. What are you doing on YouTube? This guy has little teeth on the back of him, so he bites in here and will stay facing a certain way. And then that's our camber adjustment, because that little cam is moving inside of the knuckle here. Time to tighten. Here's a 14 here. Here's a 15 here. Make sure your thing's on tighten. We're not going to grenade this down. Yeah, that's probably about tight enough. Maybe a little loosen it off a bit. Yeah. All right. Now, we have a range of adjustment in here, so we can play with the camber. All right. So now we're going to loosen up the bottom. I'm going to knock out stupid ABS sensor. Mine is half broken, which is super awesome. I'm going to need 2 hands. There we go. All right. Got to sneak him in here, which is harder to do on cars with the huge brakes. I do not like how I'm on here, but that should work. Back him off. Just a little bit. Alrighty. Now, I have a range of motion that I should be able to adjust when this guy isn't jammed balls tight in there. Which I will now correct. So I need a 15 and a 14. Woo. Oop, that is Titan. Oh, that's Titan. I don't know what I'm doing.
You need an on and off switch.
There we go. So, the idea is... Oh my god. Look. Whoa, I can't do anything. When you're spinning... You see how my entire knuckle just moved? Do you see that crap? Look at this. Look at this. I'm adjusting my alignment.
You can tell by the rotor more than the knuckle.
You know? I can tell because I have eyes. Ooh. It's fascinating. Really, this should not be flopping around. I've loosened it too much. Oh my god.
No, where are you going to set it?
I have no idea where I'm going to set it. Because you need an alignment. Alright, so we're going to start putting everything back together. As far as where you set this, basically just pick a setting. Because we're going to have alignment done anyways, pretty soon. We don't want to grenade this guy on here. Make sure you're holding your right hand still so the alignment doesn't change, and we're going to tighten him down. You know, tight enough so that this guy cannot spin. That was a 14 and a 15. Now we're going to switch out to an 18 and a 15 for the lower bolt. I can never get on this right on these cars with 314 millimeter brakes. It scares me because I really don't want to strip this out. You know, it's good to have a second set of eyes on things. When you're tightening, you can come at it this way. Go towards the transmission. Don't do that stupid crap that I was trying to do like this, trying to, you know, shove it in my own dick. And don't forget to put your broken ass freaking ABS wheel speed sensor back in. Throw the wheel on, and hey, that's basically how a camber bolt works. I have a light on my head. Also, we need an alignment.
You still recording?
Yep. I'm playing The Price is Right over here.
SAAB Cars USA.
Shameless plug. Word on the tires I took off my 9.3. You've got some camber wear here, and you've got some camber wear here, and you've got some overinflation wear right here. But this is what I was looking to correct with the camber bolts, was this and this. This is a dumb owner problem. Alright, so let's talk about an alignment. This is what my alignment was the last time I got an alignment done. So everything is good, except I'm really not liking the camber that I had on my left front, and I don't like the camber that I had on my right front. So I decided, because they couldn't adjust it any further, maybe I should go ahead and look into getting some camber bolts. And so when I got new tires installed, this is what we ended up with. check out my front camber. Much better. Much better. Almost a full degree better. And well within the range, as you can see, with the little arrow and with the other little arrow. Whereas last time, yep, that's the rear. So last time it wasn't really within range. It was almost within range, but really not quite. And that's what caused the tire to wear over here and over here. The reason it's on both sides is simply because I rotated my tires around, probably later than I should have. And again, this is overinflating the tire. Anyways, if you think the information in this video was helpful, like, comment, subscribe, interact with it, do whatever. Hopefully you got some use out of it. Social media links are in the description. And now I get to harass cats. This is my favorite place to poop.